if you go to another planet, would you? Why would I go to another planet? The problem with different planets is they don't have like internet infrastructure. Like imagine if you went to Mars, you wouldn't be able to play video games because of the input delay. Like respectfully, if you went to Mars, you couldn't play like any RTS games or anything. Like, I guess you could actually play with the other people there if there was like a Mars, if there was a large like if maybe there was a large population on the other planet. But like I'm pretty sure Earth is pretty peak because like I can breathe the atmosphere. Like I don't want to have to go outside and then put on like a whole ass suit to walk. I was like that sounds terrible. Like imagine you just want to go to a cafe and you're just like okay, now the time to don my 3 layers of armor to fend off the atmosphere. Like that shit sounds like it sucks. And always being stressed out that an air leak could just lead to your instant death. Like imagine it's similar to like being in a submarine. It's like a submarine if it had windows, right? Like you're still like you're able. I guess you get some sun, but you're still not able to ever go outside. Like that sounds. I don't know. I feel like people who want to be astronauts, like they're a whole different breed of people. Because I mean, just not being able to go outside has to be like the one of the worst things like for a human. Just like mentally, like just looking outside and realizing that you can never go outside without like like a whole ass like 3 layers of exoskeletons and technology. You don't like radiation? Radiation is fine. I mean, scientifically, I get radiation every day, right? Like, I walk outside, and then the sun's just beaming me down with, like, nuclear stuff in my skin's like, we can take this. We are evolved to do this. Like, radiation, like, it depends on, like, what doses it is. But, yeah, I mean, I generally, I think the other planets aren't exactly suited for human life. I mean, we're evolved for Earth. And I'm saying that if we are designed for this planet, I'm good staying on this planet. Now, if there was like an Earth-like place, like maybe, if there was also a large population to play video games with. But outside of that, no, I think I'm good with Earth. I think Earth is kind of like the best planet. I think Earth is an underappreciated planet, to be honest. Like everybody's talking about all these other planets to go to, and I'm just like, why? We already have Earth. It's like this guy that keeps telling me to play Satisfactory. It's like, why? We already have Factorio. Why would I need to play Satisfactory when I already got the peak game, which is Factorio? Like, respectfully, like, what are you, stupid? Like, there's the game that already does everything pretty much perfectly, and the new expansion is pretty much peak. And then you want me to go play this 3D game, which from what I've heard is just a lot more of a headache, but kind of the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You're describing winter. Well, why would I live in a place with winter when I could just not? Like, respectfully, what are you, stupid? Like, I don't know. All these people that live in like cold climates, like, come on, because there's places with warm climates that are just as good. Like, I don't know, like when you could live in a place where it's not cold like half the time, when when you don't have to go outside and freeze your ass off. I think that's a good thing. But both games are nice. Yeah, but I'm not saying like Satisfactory is bad or anything. I'm saying that other planets can be good. It's just Earth is peak. We've already reached peak planetoids. Why would I need to find another planet? Like this is a question that I think has already been answered. Like scientists have been searching for like 100 years now for another cool planet, and they still haven't found anything better than Earth. Like, imagine the resource expenditure to find something better when I think everything has already been optimized for us on this planet. No. Well, I've never had that happen before. Rip. Well, rip the defense outpost. I guess nobody's getting it now. The airship was too strong. The rope had too much force behind it. Factorio is 32 euros times 2? Wait, is Factorio actually 64 euros? If so, that would be kind of depressing. Did they tariff the Factorio game? Like, what happened over there? That would be unfortunate. I don't mind staying inside all the time. I'm an introvert. Yeah, you may not like. There's a difference. Okay, I hate that argument. There's a difference between being an introvert and being able to go outside. Like, I don't like talking to people like a lot of the time, right? However, I do like being able to go outside and appreciate nature. Like there's an absolute that man is trying to shoot his cannon. There's a difference between going outside and talking to people and going outside and not talking to people. Like I enjoy like going outside, right? And when I go outside, I don't generally talk to people. And I just vibe. I maybe go to a cafe by myself and but I mean, I guess if you're like a real video game Chad, then you can just do whatever the fuck you want. But, oh, is breaking this hard? Come on. I don't want to smash into the wall there. Tactical demolition. Space Age is the second 32. Oh, that's true. That's true. I mean, I guess if you, yeah, I mean, Space Age is expensive. I'll give it that. But I mean, it's also like, it's also good. Like I understand that Space Age is expensive, but it does like add like basically almost twice the content, right? Like it turns like Factorio from like a 5-hour game, not a 5, like a 10-hour game into you know, 40-hour game at least, if not a 100-hour game. It like so it multiplies the content by 10 for doubling the price. I think that's valid, and also then you can do a lot more challenges. Though I will say one thing, Factorio Death World kind of just annoying in Space Age, because like the Death World only means that you have to spend like 3 times the time on Navis to build a massive wall, and then you could leave instead of just leaving. Because like it's just Space Age. I mean, Death World kind of gets a bad moment in Factorio Space Age, which kind of it's a little bit of a tragedy. I mean, and it just makes Gleba even more annoying. Like Gleba, gonna be honest, complete ass. When I first went to Gleba, like and had no idea, it took me like actual fucking days to beat that planet. Like I was just so confused in what I was even supposed to do. The second time I did it was a lot easier, because I mean I knew how like just building a belt in a circle pretty much solves most of the issues there. But like man, Gleba pissed me off. I was playing and I was like, man, why did they have to design a planet like this? It didn't have to be this difficult. And it's just annoying. Like I enjoyed the full gore like mechanics were challenging, but they were challenging in a fun way. And Gleba was just like, oh no, why is this just a bunch of random biological shit, and why is there somebody like it was just painful. You hate Gleba as well. I'm happy I get this fellow sympathizers of Gleba haters. You should do the same thing to enemies defense post. I mean I can't, because they already took it. I can't connect a rope to it. It's already their own. I would have. I was actually looking to take that, and I was like, oh, they already have it, and they were trying to shoot me with a cannon from it, so I can't exactly connect a rope to it, which is a little bit sad. Well, I guess you're an introvert too. I guess. I mean, a lot of the time I like talking to people, but then like it pisses me off when they keep trying to talk to me. Like there's just one guy that I guess that has kind of latched onto me here. And he always wants to talk to me, and sometimes I'm just like, brother, I just want to eat dinner alone. Like today I'm feeling like not like, some days I'm like really like, you know what, I'm talking to somebody, we're gonna go outside and I'm gonna find somebody new to talk to. But then there's this one guy that just like, he's often doomer as well, and like, hey, look, like I can understand being doomer. Like there's sometimes like being unhappy about things in the world is completely a valid thing. Like sometimes, like, you know, things aren't going well, you need somebody to vent to. I understand that, but like every day, and I'm just like, brother, like, look at, I guess that like life sucks sometimes, but like, you know, at this point you're just trying to be depressed. Like is depression challenge 101. He goes around every day, it's like life is terrible. I'm just like, yeah, life, like, sure, like life can be bad, but like you know, sometimes you can choose to be happy. Like happiness is a choice a lot of the time as well. Like sometimes you can just go out and be like, you know what, today is a good day. Like right now I could be sad that I'm not with my family for Thanksgiving, and they're going outside and going skiing right now, and I'm not with them. I could be sad about that, right? I could be sad about that. But instead I'm having fun playing video games with my computer. You know, I'm not about to start venting to you guys. Yeah, like my family went skiing without me, because I was in college and wasn't able to deal with the transport fiasco. Like I could be sad about that, or I could be, you know, happy that I can play video games in my room. You guys want to hear me vent about my family? Why do I feel like you're talking about me? No. That you know what? If I am talking about you, do I know you in real life? No, that would be kind of sad. I have no idea how this game was recommended to me, but I love, it's great content, brother. I think like, okay, do you play any sort of automation or like building games? Because if you have played any of those games, I'm pretty sure how this game shows up in your recommendation. Or if you're just a nerd in general, I think this game just sees nerds. Oh, that's a lot of howitzers. Oh. I am so fucking dead here. What can I even do, man? Like, what the fuck? This is so cooked. Ooh, I don't want to die. Anyways, I'll kill this guy before I get absolutely obliterated by those howitzers there. No, I'm not. Come on. I need to get this guy to go a little bit further up. How did that guy not die? Uh-oh. Rip my little craft. Okay, my teammates have crafts. We're gonna be okay, I think. I didn't know the game before Cloud showed up in my feed. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. It looks like I have some mainstream reach. You know that was like the main problem was people like, you're not mainstream enough. Only people that watch you already play Forza. It looks like I'm breaking out of that niche, which is a very good sign. What's my favorite car? Bro, I don't have a favorite car. I would probably actually like... My dad just got, like, electric Volkswagen, and man, it is really, really nice. Like, he got it for really cheap because of... because of the great leader in charge of the US right now. Tariffs went up, like, 1 billion%, and they were trying to load off cars for some reason. And so they gave it to him really... The car really cheap because they had to get rid of the stock or something. And so my dad got like an electric Volkswagen for like $100 a month or $130 a month, which is like crazy, and it's really, really nice. It's also like I think it's a new car. I don't know if it's used, but like sitting in there and just feeling like it has like a lot, like it's 300 miles of range or even more, and it's very spacious. It's an SUV, and I like that car a lot. That's it. I'm not very much of a car. I don't know much about cars. Most things I know about cars is like, you know, they've room. Ah, shit. Missed the howitzer. Well, you can never have the guarantee you'll never be happy again. Yeah, I mean that's true. That's true. I mean, but like, yeah, that is a fair argument. I'm just talking to like, I'm just saying that when the people that you talk to who are just complaining all the time, and then you try to offer solutions, and they're like, no, I don't need a solution. And then you're just like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do then? Why you, like, I can't even, like, why you talk to me? Like, it just seems like you want me to try and help you out just so you can deny being helped. Like, you know those types of people where you're just like, well, why don't you try this? And they're like, no, I can't do that. Do you have any other solutions? And then you're like, okay, why don't you try this? And they're like, no, I can't do that either. My life sucks too much ass. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Can you just, like, is there any solution to your problems? It seems like no matter what I say, they're like, you have a predetermined goal just to say something negative in response anyways. Like, what, like, I feel like, and generally when I just say, like, just commit suicide, then that they're like, okay, I understand what you're saying. I'll be more receptive in the future. And it usually works. And then they stop complaining. And it's pretty great. I don't like when people complain. Like, I don't like when people complain about something and then don't accept any type of solution. Like, just accept it as a solution, try and work towards the problem being solved, and then it's fine. And there's, like, some problems can't be solved, but, like, those problems you can kind of look around and you'd be like, yeah, I can't solve that problem. I guess I'll just let it go. Like, once I get comm dropped in bar, there's often nothing I can do about it. I just start the next game. Like, what the fuck am I... Like, there is no solution. Nothing I can do about it. Shouldn't you like convertibles, Mr. Happy Pants? Why would I like convertibles? Convertibles are like, oh, I hate convertibles. My mom had a convertible for a little bit, and Jesus Christ, it was annoying because, like, you know, there's a whole, like, special ass, like, thing, and, like, the back window, like, you could barely see out of it, so then she would have to drive it open-ended. Like, she had to drive with, like, the cover up, and, like, and then it was really cold in the car, and, like, I was like, why did we even have a convertible? This shit is terrible. Wow, I'm shocked they didn't kill. Like, respectfully, convertibles, not my cup of tea. I think convertibles are not great. They're just annoying. They add another feature that makes them more expensive and doesn't add, like, zero value. Not a big fan of convertibles. I think convertibles should be put in the scrap bin. Never had a good experience with one. They just seem like add a lot more maintenance and random issues for, like, no real benefit. Like, respectfully, they cause more of a headache than the happiness they give me. For me. Now, if you're, like, a big fan of convertibles, and you're like, you know, convertibles make me super happy, then, like, you know, you can buy a convertible. For me, it just seemed, like, really annoying. All the time. GG indeed. #1 Sigma male. Am I a Sigma male? Is that a good thing? I thought alpha males were the shits at. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, I can't place it down because the corpse is blocking it. Oh, that's a GG. I'm assuming this guy is just about to triple out with the last guy, though. Sunroofs are pretty cool and don't have this problem. Sunroofs I can understand. Look, a few cars I have been in had sunroofs, and I think it's really cool that you can open them up and then you can get some airflow from the top. Like, I enjoy sunroofs. But sunroofs don't have, like, the whole ass issue of the entire top being able to get off and, like, causing other weird problems. Like, sunroofs I can understand because it's pretty much just like a window on top of the car. Like, it's just a window. But the whole, like, convertible shtick I don't like. Like, do they look cool? Yes. Do I like looking at them? Yes. Would I ever want to own one? No. No, I wouldn't. I think just like a Toyota Prius is pretty cool. Now, a Toyota Prius has the problem of being a small car, which is like, you know, in America is practical suicide. They're probably just like, I mean, like, I'd probably just buy an SUV, right? They're safe, and, you know, they're not as deadly as Priuses, just if you get hit by an F-150. So maybe I just go with, like, I mean, I currently, my dad, you know, I use the family car. You know, my dad just poaches my car whenever he needs it, technically. The Toyota RAV4. Like, a RAV4 is great. You know, if I could get, like, a electric or convertible, not a convertible, like, hybrid, I think that would be pretty based. Just so I could be like, vroom, I get lots of gas mileage and save money on gas. And which in California is huge. Like, I understand that if you live in Texas, like, you know, who the fuck needs a hybrid car because gas is like 2 cents? But in California, when you're paying $5 a gallon, like, you know, pretty good. Hybrids, you just get a lot of value out of it. The thing with depression is there isn't really an easy solution. They aren't going to feel that you understand them. Venturing understanding friends is nice. Yeah, it is. But like, for instance, like, I understand venting frustration, right? But like, when you do it for like an hour straight, like, I'm gonna get tired of it. And when it's every day, like, look, doing it for like an hour one day, I do that with my friends, and my friends do that for me, right? Like, that is completely understandable. But when it's when it's the theme every single time, I'm just like, well, it just sounds like your life isn't improvable. Like, there's this other, there's the same guy is just like, yeah, I need a girlfriend to get motivated to do anything in life. Without a girlfriend, I won't be able to get motivated. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? What do you mean you need a girlfriend to get motivated? From half of what I know, like having a girlfriend, at least like in the younger stages of life, just mainly distracts you. Like, having a girlfriend won't increase your studies. I would imagine it would make you even more, you know, distracted from your studies. And so he's like, I can't do anything because I don't have a girlfriend. I'm just like, okay, bro. I guess maybe it's true. Maybe he's completely correct. Maybe with a girlfriend he would start, like, you know, changing the world. But I have the feeling that even if he had a girlfriend, that it wouldn't change much. He would just stop. Instead of watching TV in his room all day, I left flying sports on. Instead of watching TV in his room all day, he would just go out and spend the entire day with his girlfriend, which I'm just saying he's okay. Like the last girlfriend, or the last, like, relationship in quotation marks he's had was with a girl who was like vaping and doing like a bunch of random stuff all day, which I'm not trying to stereotype people. When a person vapes and like is like doing like drugs and just not doing great stuff all day, I'm assuming it's not gonna make like him more productive, right? Because I don't think she like would even care if he had a job or got good grades. I think she would just be like, yeah, whatever, you're a guy. I think that's why I dated you in the first place. Anyways. If you're just sad, just get a motorcycle. That might make you happy. You're likely to die anyways. Win-win. You know what? A motorcycle... you get one of the... yeah, I guess. Motorcycles are also, decently... They're cheaper than cars, right? So, you know, at least you're saving money there. And you get some happiness from that. Or maybe even sports gambling. I hear sports gambling makes people even more happy by even losing even more money. Maybe that dude is just wrong. Yeah, I don't know. He is a lot of the time a little bit of a moment. I try to relate to him a lot of the time when I'm just like, dude, I don't think I can relate to you. You just seem like a guy, and he's also like lost like $40,000 gambling on options trading. It's pretty cooked. Like I was even talking to him while he was doing it. I was like, man, just put it in the S&P 500, and I showed him my phone with my my $3,000 portfolio. I was like, look, I made $20 today. I made a whole ass $20, and then he proceeded to lose $15,000 more dollars in an options trade. And I was just like, man, this you did not need to do that. An options trade, I don't think that was the smartest decision you could have made. And well, I mean, too late now. Money's gone. So yeah, it's a little bit of a moment. Like when like he's like the first person where I was like, normally I don't talk to many people with those types of like issues, because most of my friends are, well, most people I talked to back in high school were all just Asian, and all of their parents were just like, you have to do perfect life, no fuck ups, no drugs, no doing anything fun, going outside you need permission. Like those were the types of people I was friends with in high school. And now that I'm here in colleges, I'm meeting all the types of people that are, you know, the stereotypical male, like a guy these days, which is just like, oh, wow, this is completely shitty. Like sports gambling, like options trading, and, you know, feeding the go all in on gold. Costco stocks go up, mass trust. There was actually a finance dude in Germany when I lived back there that was pretty much all in on Costco. He was like, man, Costco is the greatest company I've ever heard of. I invest all of my money into Costco, and like Costco didn't even, like, they had like one branch in Germany, but like, Costco I can respect. Costco goes up during depressions and during good times, right? They're just pretty much a company that is, it's very stable. You know, they're not at risk of depressions because, I mean, they sell stuff for cheap. So in depressions they do well, and, you know, in good times a lot of the upper class likes buying stuff from Costco because, you know, they like saving money or something. So, you know, I can respect the Costco grind set that a lot of people have. What about when S&P 500 crashed? Yeah, but like, you know, you're buying, like, respectfully, like, S&P 500 isn't that risky. Like, it's pretty much, like, over time, probably gonna go up. And even if it doesn't go up, you still get dividends, right? Like, something like 1.5%, 2% dividends. So if the value even doesn't go up, you're still making dividends, right? So you're still gonna get money, and if it doesn't go up, your money is still the same. And options trading, it's a zero-sum game. It's actually less than a zero-sum game because of bid-ask spread, right? So even if you, like, you know, are equal, like, you don't lose money in options, you're still losing money because of the bid-ask spread that always exists. So, like, and you're then competing with a bunch of hedge funds which have, like, the smartest people on earth working at them. Like, it's just generally a space where a little bit risky, maybe. I don't know if it's the greatest idea. You know, options, I don't, but like with stocks, at least, like, the company is making money and they're paying out dividends. You know, there's actual growth. Options, it's just it's just betting, pretty much. You're betting that the company will go up in value, and you're not buying assets part of the company itself. So, yeah, shopping at Costco is a catered event. Is it? I've shopped at Costco like once in my life. My family doesn't have a Costco membership, which is a little bit of a sad reality because Costco memberships are cool and based. Fuck that sniper, bro. Especially because I have no doors on my lasers. Oh, they're moonshine. Oh, that's so cooked. My lasers won't be able to do anything this game. Oh, yes! Yes, bro. Oh, that's so nice. Good thing the enemies are just full countering me. You could, Cloud, why don't you stream more now that your roommate is gone? Okay. The last few days, I've been pretty tired, okay? Today, I woke up and I got myself a coffee. The thing is, the problem is that my roommate's gone. The dining hall is also closed. And the dining hall is super shitty coffee, but at least I get it for free, right? If I want to get coffee now, I have to go to, like, outside and go to a cafe. And the cafe charged me, like, $4 for, like, a shot of for an espresso shot. So, like, so I got, like, one. And I just got a ham and I haven't even eaten it. I have a ham and cheese croissant right next to me, which I still haven't eaten. But I'll eat it after. Like, if the problem is if I eat something right now during the stream, my digestive system will start, like, eating up all of my energy, and then I won't be able to talk as much. That happens quite a few times after I eat. I'm just, like, super tired. I'm like, maybe I'll just sleep right now instead of streaming. Or if I do stream, then I sound super depressed, like I did last stream. Idea, find the politician with the most insider information and copy their portfolio. That is kind of true, but like, yeah, I should actually kind of just do that, actually. But like, then you're buying after them and you're just making them even more money. Like, that also just kind of helps out the politician, because if I'm buying after them, then I'm increasing demand, making the price go up. So at the end of the day, the politician always wins. Moral of the story. You can't beat the politician always beats you. But at least you can get something there. Oh, wow. What happened? I have never seen a core die like that on this map, I don't think. Interesting. Goodbye, enemy. I think this may be GG here. Yep, there goes all the weapons again. Too greedy guy? I don't know, that's a lot of howitzers. A cloud ASMR when? I'm not doing eating ASMR, okay? I'm gonna lose half my audience if I do that. Like, respectfully, you guys are all just like, why don't you try this out this game? And then all of my audience leaves every time I try it on a different game. Like, just look at the numbers, people. Come on. Damn, did that core just get scratched? It did get scratched. Oh, it's dead. Okay. Hello, Demon Lord. Are you about to, like, send me on a quest to kill you? You know, I kind of like that trope, actually. Like, just having a bad guy who's always bad, but as long as a Demon Lord is kind of silly, you know? I feel like a silly villain kind of can, makes the best series. Like Dr. Evil from Austin Powers, based villain. I'm telling you, if a villain is good, it makes a better story than when because the main character kind of always has to be good, like at least for when you're like making children's movies. But like a villain can just kind of be whatever he wants to be. You know, he can just do whatever because he's a bad guy. Like, there's no restriction on his personalities. Of course, like if it's a children's movie, you can't do too graphic stuff. But I feel like a silly villain always like makes it better. Like this villain can be like doing world conquering, but just do it with style. You know, have a few cool dance moves or have a few silly science ideas. Like make all of, I don't know, the main character's friends like fall over and shit their pants whenever they encounter you, and make that like the hard challenge, because doing combat when your pants is shit is pretty difficult. And then maybe you could do some like, you know, ballerina dance moves and do some like high kicks and beat them up that way. I mean, the main character could still go on a whole ass training arc, but I feel like a silly villain can be really cool.